Fighter 6. Fighting round. One-on-one.
What stage will they choose?
Training room.
We are at the character select screen. Let's see who our fighters choose.
All right, I'm ready.
Open those shutters. We're ready to fight.
I'm ready for a fight when it's on, it's on. I'm charging like a bull when it's on, it's on.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
This is fight. Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play.
Blackout. Oh, yeah.
The drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. And a super activation, looking to score some juicy damage. Player 2 has the meter lead. Decides to meet them in the air. Life lead opens up. Will this super arc connect? Broken blast! Player 1 just put themselves on equal footing with that super. Nobody blinked. They may need to spend some meter here in order to close out in there. Player 1 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag. Nails the anti-air. Beginning of the round, what will our fighters do? Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Can they exploit this advantage? Player 2 creates a good corner and adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Brings out the level 3 super. When you go for it, you gotta go big.
Get up.
Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strike. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? At this range, many attacks can connect. Will this super arc connect? Oops, they were anticipating that super arc. Great work finding the opening. Does a good job of pushing back. Knockdown. Life lead opens up.
Sure you can.
Sandblast. Zones with the fireball. Okay, creating some space here. So, what's next? This is the ideal range to do. They were not cleared for takeoff. Still, lots of time left in this match. You could say that the real fight is about to start. Did well to get the buff in there. What are both fighters plotting? Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Is the fireball part of their corner game? It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Players down to the wire.
Hey now, where you going?
Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Limited resources at hand right now. Good drive management could well decide this. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is KO. Player 1 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on? Shoots off a fireball up close. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Player 1 managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm.
Too slow.
Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
Yo, you good?
Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure. All in with a rush. Knockdown and bust out the pair. Player 2 needs to use their SA gauge to their advantage here. A real test pumps the brakes on the impact. Hope's experience flatlines them. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done. Sneaks in above. Player 1 has the life advantage. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Knockdown. Checking how their opponent reacts to fireball. checking to see how the opponent reacts to long-range fireballs. This is a clear sign that they're testing their opponent's knowledge and game plan. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. We're close to the point where one mistake could end the round. Gets the knockdown, and now adds on a bit and heats it up with a combo into super. Going in, Sandblast! A gutsy fireball gives them the round. Player one must feel very confident going into the later rounds after that win. Steps back to start things off. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Player one is just about out of drive after that. All right, what's coming up next? Combo with the target combo. Heats it up with a combo into super. Takes a trip. Sandblast. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Life lead is there.
Just goes for it at this range.
Are they thinking about how to steal this round?
KO.
Player one is feeling it. Match point.
Round 3. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. They piled up the knowledge. Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Ups the damage on that by opting to go for the overdrive arm. Risky decision, but let's see how this plays out. Player one is working with a better game. What can they do? Perfect execution with the anti-air. Oh, yo, raw super here. Life lead is knocked them out of the air. Going all in with the uppercut. Don't absolutely refuse it. This delivers some big damage. What's this Chiku but comes off the tank and scores the win. I smell a comeback in the works.
Round 4. Fight.
Immediate jumping. Who's going to start things off? Gets carried to the corner. Awesome. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. What'll happen here? Still scrapping for control of the space. Perfect input. Not letting up. They're going for the super art. Finishes with the throw. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Let's see what these fighters have up their sleeves out of the gate. They had the radar up and running. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. What a finish. Great read on the life gauge there. Player two picks up the first round. It's still anyone's fight, so they can't get complacent here. Starts with a jump. What are both fighters plotting? Heats it up with a combo into super. Will that super be the turning point? Solid combo. Decent damage. What's next? Player two will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. Shoots off a fireball up close. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Takes a trip. Perfect input. Heats it up with a combo into super. Knockdown. Are we gonna see a comeback here? What a finish. Great read on the life gauge there. Still lots of time left in this match. You could say that the real fight is about to start. Had the radar up and running. What are both fighters plotting? Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Player two will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. They have the lead in SA meter, but can they take advantage of it? Spends the whole meter to try and score some ridiculous damage.
What's wrong? Get up!
Player two chases them down. Sticks the combo. Player 1 takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Throws them to negate the block. Player 1 can't afford mistakes without that front X KO! Player 2 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on? Drive boosted Hago. Medium kick. Perfect input. Not letting up. Does a good job of pushing back. Does a good job escaping the corner. Sandblast. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Manages to block the jump-in attack. A parry, drive rush to keep it going. Bolt springs forward with a drive rush. They choose to use the gauge for a super arm. Goes for the level 2s, ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. No hype man needed. This is the final round. Stark drops him from the air. Going in. Oh, the throw connects. That throw will do some good damage. See that throw get kids to push forward? Player 2 is in a very good spot. Sets up with the jump in. Perfect flash knock. Give me more fuel to the fire. Hook them up. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive arc from this situation? They're using a fireball to force a reaction. What a plus low heavy. Who's going to take the initiative? Oh my God, raw super. They are done. Player 2 has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that app.
Fighting round. 1-on-1.
Next up, stage selection. So who will our fighters select?
All right, let's get it.
Both sides ready to roll, and we're getting into the match. They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Let us begin.
Let me have some fun.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checks with the projectile. Deftly shuts out the jumper. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Neither fighter can force the other to give up even an inch. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Does not want to get stuck in the corner. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Sticks the jump in. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? KO. Player 1 is off to a good start and wins the first round. They'll want to keep dictating the pace of this match. Perfect air-to-air. Beginning of the round. What will our fighters do? They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. They've got nowhere to run now that they're in the corner. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Brings out the super art. How is it gonna work out for them? Decent return on that combo. Knockdown. But who will this critical art hit? The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Both fighters planning something? Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. From upstairs. In there. It's tied at 1-1. Will we see our fighters kick it into high gear? Rushing attack to start. That's a nice way to get someone's attention. Tries to get a breather with a projectile. Looks like they want to re-establish their game plan with fireball. Neither of them willing to back off here. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Brings out the super art. How is it gonna work out for them? Are we gonna see a comeback here? Medium kick hits. It ends the meter. Hoping for a good return.
This Shin Hashogaki is gonna sting.
Player one might have just shifted this round into high gear. Who finishes it with the anti-air? Player one is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on? Rising uppercut. Did well to get the buff in there. Backs away. Not about that BFF life right now. Throws him. What's next? Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Gets carried to the corner. Barely blocks the jump in. Awesome. A super art. Turning up the heat here with a level 2 super. Doesn't miss a beat.
All in with a rush.
Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Both fighters planning something? This is a turning point. They gotta turn it over. Hits the drive. A single hit will do it. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. There's an overdrive Shoryu. They're going for the super art? What were they thinking? Player two, what a parry! Amazing! Breaks through with the throw. The fighters have matched each other blow for blow. This fight will be decided in the final round. Hits him with a stopping block. Shinku Hadouken. Player one with the lead. Will they go for offense or defense? There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight.
Where are they betting it all on the drive rush?
Closes the distance. Player two can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. They're sitting on a full. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Drops them hard.
All in with a rush.
Excellent block. Medium kick into. Turns out. They push their way out of the court.
I called it.
Excellent read.
Answers with a fireball. They are done.
Ryu wins.
Player one comes out on top of that fierce battle.
Talk about a show. That match had it all.
A trade, but they're not worried. Jumps in. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Did well to get the buff in there. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Player one is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Shinku Hadouken! Quick breather. This is a prime opportunity to end things, but they decide to play it safe. Player two chases them down. Blocks it. Barely blocks the jump in. KO! Player two will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag. Fireball from very long. What's next here? That was a solid anti-air. Goes for the drive rush there. Moves performed off a drive rush get extra plus frames, making for a potentially high return. Did well to get the buff in there. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Perfect input. It's a good spot to use the super. Uses the game for the super. They're not playing around here.
Yo, you good?
They just made that very tricky combo that goes for the Shin Hashogaki. They're going KO. Player two is feeling it. Match point. Immediate jumping. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Flash number. Gets the combo. Hits up the counter. This is the rising uppercut. Player two needs to use the threat of the corner jump. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Jump. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Knockdown and overhead attack. Still slugging it out at this range. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. That combo finishes it. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Dashes. They hit each other. Goes for the drive rush there. The properties that attacks get from a drive rush make them a great tool for creating chances like that. Player 1 chases them down. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Heading into KO. Player 1 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag. Beginning of the round, what will our fighters do? The low kick connects. Uses a long-range attack there to zone them perfectly. Surprises them with a drive. Goes for the super arm. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. From up above. Gets a normal hit from the drive. Springs forward with the drive rush. Experiencing burnout. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Sandblast. Going in. Player 1 can't a super arm. That's not gonna hit. Are they thinking about how to steal this round? This is a critical point of the round. Shinku Hadouken! Almost no drive gauge roll. This round looks like it's over. Burnout activates. Both players, the projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances. Player 1 is feeling it. Match point. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Was looking for that jump attack. Jump. Digs in deep to get that drive. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Player 2 needs to use the forward throw, laying the pressure on thick. Hits the drive. And they create an opportunity for themselves to knock off the tank and scores the win. I smell a comeback in the works. Opts to create space to start. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. They're still feeling each other out. Player 1 creates a good corner. Hits them with a stopping block. Flash number. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Sandblast. Rejects the corner impact with a parry. Avoids the wall splash. Breaks their guard with a throw. Here comes the mix-up. What's the next move? Jeez, how can they read each other so well? Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Halfway through this round. Still lots of time left in this fight. Looking to impress with this super. Goes for the level 2 super eraser. Set up the punching bag. Pokes with the medium. Rising uppercut. Player 1 is not in a good overhead attack. This could be make or break. They back down to regroup. This may be the medium kick. No hype man needed. This is the final round. Open, goes airborne. Who's going to steal this? Sees the overhead coming. All the throw connects. Springs forward with the drive rush. Closes the distance. Ooh, what a smart throw. What's next? Player 2 with the rhythm owning that space. Back to the corner. What setup do they have? Player 1 needs to use overhead. This could be make or break. Bob Slankovich goes all in with the uppercut. Taking all in with a rush. Answers with a fireball. They're just gonna go for it with the super. The super's blocked. No one could have caught that. Player 1 was definitely.
Fighting round. 1-on-1.
What stage will they choose? The scene is set. Who's gonna be in the starring role?
All right, let's get it.
Both sides ready to roll, and we're getting into the match. This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight.
Round one.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Checks with the projectile. Player one has the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Starts with a jump in. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Player one chases them down. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner punch, goes for the super KO. Player one picks up the first round. It's still anyone's fight, so they can't get complacent here. They go for the forward jump to start the round, looking to make something happen. Jump in, finds the mark. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player one chases them down. And a super activation, looking to score some juicy damage. Player two is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prep KO. Player one is feeling it. Match point. Stops the attack by using a drive parry. Throws them to negate the block. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Player two will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side kick. Too slow! It's time to go in. The Pale Rider snatches them. They're looking to end things right here. Player one is working with a better gauge. What hits them with a stop and block? Player one in dire straits with burnout. Going in. Medium kick. What is it? Oh, yo! Raw super hit! Right, raw super hard incoming. Excellent read. A projectile to say, get off! Will this super art do anything? What were they thinking? They gotta dig down deep here. Back into the Blinkson. All in with the rush. The drive gauge is screaming for more attention. Doesn't tempt its foe. I smell a comeback in the works. Barely blocks the jump in. Fires off in overdrive. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Player two has the meter lead. With this kind of gauge gap, they'll want to think about when to use it and not be trigger happy. They quickly get back into the looking to impress with this super. Goes to the level 2 super eraser. Set up the punching bag. Oh, what's this? This is gonna be bad news. Experiencing burnout. Can they create enough to bend the meter? Hoping for a good return. Can they make the most of this? Throws a fireball. They're going for the super art. Opts for the level 1 Vulcan Blast. Player one has completed their drive down, but they are still within range to burns out. They're so close to the end of the round that it may not close it out. Player one survived that tense mirror match. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Where you going? Overhead. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Neither of them willing to back off here. Down to the wire. Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? Takes a trip. Was looking for that jump attack. Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drop. And a super activation. Kept their composure and pulled out the combo at just the right time. Player two wins the first round, but they'll need to stick to their game plan in order to win. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Blocks the impact, but they're still pushed back. Neither of them willing to back off here. They can open up this round big by converting this punish counter. Flash number. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 chases them down. Goes for the super art. The super doesn't hit. Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. They're going for the super art. Opts for the level 1 Vulcan blast.
Just goes for it at this range.
That's not gonna hit. Throws a fireball. KO! It's tied at 1-1. Will we see our fighters kick it into high gear? Goes with the projectile for the opening shot. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 2, and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Brings out the level 3 super. When you go for it, you gotta go big.
Ooh, lands a rising uppercut.
Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient they can. They're going for the super art. That's not gonna hit. So they break forward, snipes them out the air. Player 2 is 1 win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on? The jump in catches them. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Sandblast! Looking for a chance. They're going for the super art. The super doesn't hit. Burnout activates. Flash number. Uses the gauge for a super art. That's not gonna hit.
Perfect execution with the anti-air.
Medium kick hits.
Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range.
Are we gonna see a comeback here? Fires a blast. Sets up, closes it out. The fighters have matched each other blow for blow. This fight will be decided in this final round. Hits him with a stop and bop. Where you go? Jumps in. This unleashes some big damage.
Perfect execution with the anti-air.
They just said, get that jump in out of here.
All in with a rush.
Where you go?
This is going to hurt.
Black drops him hard.
What a parry. And they pulls it in the corner. There's a burnout. A real, they're just gonna go for it with the super.
They are done.
Player 1 comes away with the win.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Pokes with a kick. Brushes that off and keeps going. Perfect input. Not letting up. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. They've got nowhere to run now that they're in the corner. Strikes back with the drive impact. Goes for the super art. That did some serious damage. Both fighters have used up a generous amount of drive already. A nice KO. Player 1 is off to a good start and wins the first round. They'll want to keep dictating the pace of this match. Beginning of the round, what will our fighters do? That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Hits with the overhead. Player 1 can't heats it up with a combo into super. Both fighters planning something? Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Are we gonna see a comeback here? That was a well-placed projectile. Player 1 is feeling it. Match point. Immediate jump in. They piled up the knowledge. Now, add a little super juice into this combo for more damage.
Time to go in. The Pale Rider snatches them. They're looking to end things right here.
Were they baiting them into that? It's back with the drive attack on the recovery. This punish counter presents a huge chance. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Blocks the impact. Zones with the fireball. Sandblast. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation on super art. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Checks with a sandblast. They're laying into each other.
Goes airborne.
Big burns out. What's that? With a super action, closes it out. Player one showed.
Fighting round. 1-on-1.
Next up, stage selection. We are at the character select screen. Let's see who our fighters choose.
All right.
Our fighters have selected their characters, and they're ready for business. We are about to see a mirror match go down, where they can match each other move for move. This is the hardest kind of match. Who will come out on top?
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Quick one in the pocket. Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Takes a trip. The timing was on point with that play. Overhead. Both can end the round now. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 1 can't use with a super up connect. That's not gonna hit. Medium kick, knockdown, and up tap to close it. Player 1 wins the first round, but they'll need to stick to their game plan in order to win.
Round 2. Fight.
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Neither of them willing to back off here. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Goes for the drive rush there. Heats it up with a combo into super. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Player 2 can spend their meter to turn this around. A gutsy fireball gives them the round. Player 1 is feeling it. Match point.
Round 3. Fight.
Was looking for that jump attack. Did well to get the buff in there. Jumps up, scrapping it out up close. Springs forward with the drive rush. Closes the distance. Cuts that off and keeps going. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Medium kick hits. There's a burnout. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner. Grounds him from above. Oh man, this is Shin Shogeki to push forward. Player 1 can't use a genius read with that throw escape. Shakes things up with a fireball. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. Flatlines him. Player 1 survived that tense mirror match. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Denies the jump in. Parries the projectile. Saw the projectile easily. They'll want to be careful of positioning here while on the lookout for more projectiles. Goes for the low kick. Picks up some damage with a long reaching attack. Sticks the combo. All right, what's coming up next? Was looking for that jump attack. In a dire situation, they can't end the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player 1 wins the first round, but they'll need to stick to their game plan in order to win. Jump in finds the mark. Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Time to sit on the lead. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Taking stock. Had the radar up and running. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Life lead opens up. Goes for the Shin Shogeki. Looking to impress with this trooper. They got him in there. Player 1 is winning with the greatest of ease.
Round 3. Fight.
Are we going to see some fireworks here? Hits them with a stopping bomb. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Player 1 has a super art. Goes for the jump in. Experiencing burnout. Big super art here. It's on. Threads it cleanly. I smell a comeback in the works.
Round 4. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Connect with medium kick. Player 2 had an impressive round when managing their drive gear. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Going in, denies the jump in. They just said, get that jump in out of here. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. What's going to happen here in the latter half of this round? Both of our combatants are cooking up something. This can lead to some big damage. Like, there's a burnout. Solar plexus strike. On for the critical art. Wait, what? Are they actually dead? The fighters have matched each other blow for blow. This fight will be decided in this final round. Adds a bit of OD fight. Jumps up, sets up with the jump in. Carries to the corner. This may be bad news. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Keeps them out. Oh, here we go. This can lead to some big damage. Plus out the OD Hadouken. Somehow manages to block the jump in. Crowns him from above. Player 1. Oh, yo. Raw super hit. Notice all in with a rush. Maybe he had it all planned out. Player 2 shows they are truly the best of the best. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Gets a risky buck in. Springs forward with the drive rush. The properties that attacks get from a drive rush make them a great tool for creating chances like that. Still slugging it out here. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Punishes there with a drive impact. Really laying on the pressure. Drive rush. Gets in their face. Shoots off a fireball up close. Player 2 chases them down. Grabs them. Taking stock. Both fighters are barely alive. Scrapping it out up close. One will have drive rush to keep it going. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. The super doesn't hit. Shinku Hadouken. They take some time to back off and regroup. Who's going to strike first? They may need to spend some meter here. KO! Player 2 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag. Goes for the jump in to start the round. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Brings out the level 3 super. When you go for it, you gotta go big.
What's wrong? Get up!
Can they further capitalize on that? Player 2 has the life advantage. There's still a lot of fighting to be had. It's anyone's match. Player 2 chases them down. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Taking stock. Life brings out the super art. How's it gonna work out for them? Hold your breath. They kept a close eye on the skies and it paid off. Good reaction there. Player 2 is feeling it. Match point. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Scrapping it out up close. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Hopes with a drive rush to keep it going. This Shin Hashogaki is gonna sting. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Getting up close and personal. Wall slap into the guard breaker. KO. Player 2.
Fighting round. Bet extreme battle. Luke.
All right, let's get it. All right, I'm ready. All right, you ready?
Round 1. Fight.
An opening. This is it. Take it. Too slow. Take it. Where you going?
Round 2. Fight. Luke wins. Round 1. Fight.
Hey now, where you going? Where you going? Too slow. 10 left. Give me a break. 10 left. 10 left. 10 left. 10 left. 10 left. Where you going?
Round 2. Fight.
Sloppy. Give me a break. 10 left. Give me a break.
Final round. Fight.
Where you going? Take this. Too slow. No escape. Shit. What's wrong? Get up. Right there. Give me a break.
Luke wins.